introduction? Now I'm here with Davante Adams, wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders. He's got 95 receptions for 1,443 yards. He's got 14 touchdowns, and he averages 15 yards per catch. Man, it's an honor and a privilege to meet you today.
Pleased to meet you, man.
So one of my greatest memories of my life is going to your camp and doing a 7-on-7 against you.
Yes, sir.
So what is one of your greatest memories in your childhood?
Greatest memories in my childhood, I would say when I was young, maybe about 7 or 8 years old, I had the opportunity to meet J.J. Stokes, who was on the San Francisco 49ers at the time. And that memory stuck with me because I was the first professional athlete that I met, and it was just a great experience. Really nice guy. He helped out all the young kids and gave us great advice. So I probably have to say that.
Can we get a picture?
Yeah, let's get a picture.
Well, he got the soundbite there, captured it all on his mini mic. That is journalist Jeremiah Fennel. He's a 10-year-old sports commentator and clearly very natural in front of the camera.
Yeah, I love this. It's gone viral. You've probably seen it. It's a video you just saw of his interview with LA Raiders wide receiver Davante Adams. The video has been viewed nearly 4 million times. The one and the only Jeremiah Fennel joining us live. Jeremiah, thanks for joining us. National Report, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. I just woke up. Thank you guys so much for having me. And I'm going to school today. So, yeah, I'm excited.
We're excited for you. And we hope you have a wonderful day at school. Before you get to school, we're going to take a little bit of your time because we are so impressed with you. For so many of us, this is a difficult job to do. At 10 years old, you made it look easy. How did you do that?
Well, this has always been a passion for me, you know, because when I was 4 years old, I knew that I wouldn't be able to play sports because I had a brain defect and I have a detached collarbone. But my parents let me play for 1 year in football, basketball, and baseball. So after I played 1 year in each of every one of the sports, I decided that I would try to hone my craft in broadcasting and commentating. So that's what I did, and it became a passion with me. And my YouTube channel started 3 years ago, and ever since then, I've been broadcasting for the Raiders. So when I had the chance to interview Davante Adams, I mean, it just felt natural when it came out.
And it looked so natural, too. You're so impressive, Jeremiah. Tell me about what it goes like for you to prepare for an interview. When you're going to talk to an NFL football player, how do you get ready for that?
Well, it's kind of the same, you know, because you always come into it prepared. So you always do your research on them and stuff, but he's a Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver, so you can't expect me to not know his stats. So I had to research it, and I figured out his stats, and then I memorized it, and so I memorized it, and I just said them. It came natural.
It definitely came naturally as we watched it play out at 4 million times. Your video has been viewed. You're seeing the players. They're slapping your hand as they're coming out of the tunnel. What an amazing moment for you already at 10 years old. My question for you, too, is, Jeremiah, where are you in your mind at 15 years old? What would be next for you?
Allegiant Stadium, definitely. Yeah. Definitely Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, you reporting? You want to report for the Raiders officially?
Yep.
That is so cool.
We need to make a call.
Yeah. Hey, they're watching your videos. Jeremiah, what's it like to be really a reporter at such a young age, and of course also balance that with all your schoolwork? What do your friends say?
Well, every time I go to school, they call me famous. They're asking for autographs. Yeah, every time I go to school, everybody's asking for autographs and stuff. Being a commentator at a young age is great for me because I get to express myself and have fun on my job. At such a young age, it's just great to do my dream job. So, yeah.
Yeah, let me move to that. Despite how talented you are, no one can deny that, you also are a 10-year-old. And you have your family. Talk to me about your family's influence. Have they supported you through this, and how have they supported you? Have they encouraged you to go after your dreams?
Man, this is a great question, and I have a great answer. Man, they have been supporting me for over the years, ever since I wasn't even a famous person. They had always influenced me, and they had encouraged me to do my job because I always wanted to do it, and I always talked to my family about it because I had nobody else to talk about it. And they always encouraged me to like go for your dreams, you know? So that's what I ended up doing. And I'm at this point in time now, and they're still supporting me to this day. So I love my family, and I thank them for everything they've done.
We know that parents are the first ones to watch all of the videos that you post, I'm sure, and share them online with all of their friends on social media and get connected. Jeremiah, is there someone who you'd really like to speak to that you haven't had the chance yet?
I'm going to be honest. I would like to interview Josh Jacobs because I'm praying for his dad, and I wish for his dad a speedy recovery. So I would like to talk to Josh Jacobs because I'm really wishing his dad a speedy recovery. That's
very kind of you, too. And a lot of folks think of, you know, when you talk about that, and clearly we can have an adult conversation with you, Jeremiah, which is just so impressive. But Damar Hamlin, right? You've seen what happened to Damar Hamlin for the Buffalo Bills, suffering an injury on Monday Night Football Live. He hasn't given an interview just yet. He obviously the Bills are moving on in the playoffs, as you well know. For number 3, though, they have those patches on their jerseys. If you could talk to Damar Hamlin, would you want to talk to Damar? What would you ask him? What would you want to talk to him about?
Man, that's a very good question. If I wanted to talk to Damar Hamlin, what would I ask him? Well,
you don't have
I know that God.
You don't
that God has him, so I'm gonna ask him, how does it feel to be in God's hands, and how does it feel that he rides on the faith of God? I'm definitely gonna ask him about that because definitely God was with him for the entire way, and he always kept praying and praying. I already know, and I know that he kept relying on God to keep him safe. So I want to ask him about Christianity and stuff.
See, and I was jumping in to save you, and I should have known. I don't have to, because this is Jeremiah Fennel. He's got this. I mean, just, you know what? Here, let me give you my microphone. My goodness, it's so impressive to talk to you, Jeremiah. I've got to ask you, too, can we have a sports conversation really quickly?
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about playoffs here. So I'm a big Cowboys fan. I know you love the Raiders. I'm a big Cowboys fan. They beat Tampa Bay last night. This is what a lot of folks are talking about. Could this be Dallas's year? But the other talk is Tom Brady. Does he stay in the game? Does he retire? Do you have thoughts or opinions on that?
I mean, obviously, I hope that he comes to the Raiders and try and win the Super Bowl with Davante Adams. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't really know. If he chooses to retire, that's his choice. But if he doesn't retire, I'm just hoping he comes to the Raiders. I'm just saying.
Either way, you got to get the interview with him. That would be incredible. That would be another one.
That is talk. That is actually, that's one of the rumors out there that he could potentially go to another team. Maybe he doesn't stay in Tampa. Maybe he goes to the Raiders. And then maybe Jeremiah interviews him, you know, and then he gets the scoop on the very latest with Tom Brady. I don't put it past you, Jeremiah. Really quickly, too, as you're going to class today? You got school today?
Yeah, in a couple hours.
Oh, you got a little bit of time with us here. Good. We're just going to do the whole show with you. Did they tell you that?
Bet.
I love this guy.
I know.
I love this guy. But, you know, you think about that, the playoff picture here, moving forward with it. We talked about Tom Brady. Now let's talk about the playoffs if we can. You got the Bills, the Bengals, Kansas City, the Jags, the Giants, and Philly. That's a matchup. And then Dallas at San Francisco. Who takes it all? What teams are you looking at? I know, again, you're a Raiders fan, but if you're looking at this playoff picture, what are you hoping for? What do you see happening this year?
Well, obviously, I got the Eagles winning the NFC, you know what I'm saying? Because the Eagles were one of the most dominant teams in the regular season. And I know that the regular season doesn't speak for anything, but it's just the Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown connection is just unmatched. So I would say that the Eagles are making it to the Super Bowl, and I think that they might match up against the Chiefs because the Chiefs are also dominant in the regular season. And like I said before, the regular season does not mean anything, but it's just the dominance that the Chiefs bring to the field. It's just that might bring an impact to the entire playoffs picture. You know what I'm saying? So it might be the Chiefs that goes against them, or it might be the Bills because the Bills have a dominant defense, and Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs goes crazy.
There we go. You're so knowledgeable, beyond the Raiders. You've got it all your facts straight. You're ready to go. Jeremiah Fennel, thanks so much for joining us today on National Report. This conversation was such a pleasure. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Can I say something else real quick?
Go ahead.
Also, Ice Cube, please, I need you to induct me as vice president for the Raiders fan club.
There it is. It's out there, national television. I mean, you already did your audition here. You talked the whole playoff picture and everything. I kind of just threw that at you to see if you can handle it. You hit every one of the questions out of the park, clearly ready for it. Jeremiah Fennel, a force to be reckoned with. We hope to have you back. I know we're going to see you even on a bigger stage. Jeremiah, thank you so much, buddy. Have a good day at school, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. Your retirement funds are being threatened with even more losses from record inflation, recession, and skyrocketing interest rates. Fortunately, the highly trained specialists at American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. If you call them right now as a special offer, they will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order, so don't wait. Call 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532.